always put it back on me.
That phone goes both ways, and I've been available to talk to them.
You know, it still surprises me that Kody feels like it's my responsibility to facilitate this relationship between he and my children. He's a parent as much as I am. You're always flipping it back on me.
It's because it belongs on you, Janelle.
No, it does not. Why does it belong on me? Why does it belong on me?
Because you didn't support my stand when it came to actually doing the COVID stuff.
Kody,
the lack of accountability from Kody Brown is nothing short but unreal and absolutely ridiculous at this point, especially when Janelle and Kody are no longer really together. But you guys, we're going to get into all of it down below, you all. But it is Mary
and Alma,
and we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, you guys, because Sister Wives season 18 episode 3, the trailer just dropped on I think on Entertainment Tonight. And we are seeing another exclusive look into Kody and Janelle's arguments that they had going on. And what really shocked me about this was the fact that Kody really thought that Janelle should still be facilitating it. It just seemed like he kept on deflecting whatever she was saying. He kept on deflecting back and trying to put it back on her. First he said that, well, the phone works. I've been available to call them. Well, she's like, well, you should call them. Well, he's like, well, no, I don't want to call them, basically, so they should call me. And then he was like, well, you need to be facilitating the relationship because you weren't there for me during the COVID stuff. Like, when are we going to move past the COVID stuff and actually start focusing on the lack of accountability and the fact that you are choosing not to be a father? I feel like at some point you don't really need the other parent to really put on a united front. Like, you guys aren't married. They already know your relationship's in the gutter, basically. And now you want her to, like, show face and be a wife and help you when you have not been there for her. Like, how do you really expect Janelle to really sit down here and put on a united front with you when you have been nothing short of, excuse my French, of an asshole? I mean, but that's where we are.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think that he feels like I haven't been there for my sons. And what he wants, because the sons pretty much, they accuse Robin of hugging all the time with Kody.
Yeah.
So he has decided, like, Janelle, if you will just kind of be with me and show the boys, like, hey, we are okay. We are married. We are good. You guys don't have to fight this battle for me. I'm good with your dad. I am fine with your dad spending all his time with Robin. We have our own arrangement. He feels like maybe that will get the sons off his back. What he doesn't realize is, and I really believe, the sons have been watching him all the time in the cul-de-sac for years.
We talked about Operation Eagle since like how many seasons ago? Like, they were there with the binoculars, checking for this fool.
They already have it probably even written down somewhere.
Absolutely.
Of the amount of time he spent. Because Peyton already said he spent 4 to 5 days. A week. So how does Peyton even know these? These sons, they did this operation. They were clocking him. There were times even when he will be at Robin's place, you will see Gabe just come in and say, oh, hey, Dad. You know, like, they were checking. That's why they probably decided to move to Flagstaff.
Absolutely. Because too many eyes were on them.
They were on them, and they know that they were being unfair with it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like now he wants Janelle to have some kind of united front with him to say, hey, I'm good with this. You guys don't fight this battle. Your father and I are good. We are happy. We're in love. This is the arrangement we have.
He wants to use Janelle as a scapegoat to make his relationship better with the boys, because he knows he can't do it on his own.
He can't do it on his own.
But you actually can do it on your own if you would just pick up the phone and stop being a prick and call them.
He can't do it on his own. You know why? Because they are upset with him because of the unfair way he has been treating their mom.
Facts.
So he can't do it without her. But the bottom line is, even if Janelle tells the sons that, you think she hasn't tried to tell these sons and say, hey, she probably, she
has already told them that their relationship is fine several times. Like, she's not pressed about it or whatever. But they were like, well, you should still be treated better. Like, they used to say that.
What most fathers don't realize, most mothers, when the child is trying to get involved, especially when the children get older, and they're like, look, my mom is being trampled on. I'm going to let daddy know. Most mothers are going to turn to the child and say, don't get involved.
But
don't get involved. This is between me and your dad. But guess what? Do you think adult children are listening to that? Hell no.
Well, also
they're like, this is my dad. I'm going to go tell him what I think.
But also, I believe that fathers don't realize is that you can't treat their mother like crap and expect the kids to respect you. Because at the end of the day, you, 1, did not carry them. 2, you have not been there in the trenches. And then 3, you are a man with 4 wives. Like, I mean, like, you're all over the place. The person who's been there for me the most is mom. And I mean, even though Janelle has not been like an active mom like that, she has been providing for them.
And also, she, you know, all
so
the
that
kids
gives them
say,
stability.
all the kids say that she's a soft place,
Right,
to fall, right? So Christine brings the discipline, and then they can go to Janelle, you know, and she's gonna be like, oh yes, let me see, you know,
I
what
mean,
we
she's
can
kind of
do.
like the typical single mom.
Like an auntie.
No, it's kind of like a single mom because, you know, sometimes you feel guilty that you're away from your children. So sometimes you'll kind of slack off on a few things. Maybe you'll buy them fast food or whatever the case may be.
But you're still, the discipline is still there though. But Janelle, I think, is kind of like an aunt because she works. So when she comes home, she's not going to do any kind of discipline and stuff like that because she wants the kids to remember the good times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, she's a soft place to fall. And Kody now wants her. She's a soft place to fall for the kids. But he wants her to be his soft place to fall. I thought you already got Robin.
You haven't been a soft place for her to fall, so no, it don't work that way.
Thank you.
But yeah, so Kody is still back to not taking accountability. Janelle is fed up. And I don't think Kody will take accountability even if God himself came down here and told him that you must take accountability in order to get into heaven.
You know, one thing that I wanted to talk about, though, is because as soon as this conversation started to happen, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me kind of how Kody was with Christine, kind of blaming her. And so as soon as I thought about that, Janelle said it.
Yeah, she did.
Like, wait a minute.
You're putting it on me just like how you put it on Christine and then Mary. So she's seeing the same playbook because Janelle is really observant. She's very observant. So she's been peeping what he's been saying. She's been hearing it from Christine. And now she's like, this fool trying to do me like he did Christine and Mary. And I ain't having it. I will pack my stuff and I'll be out of here. You hear me, Jack?
And then the other thing, when have I been that wife who is going to cover for you with
and
children?
Give you my bosom for you to have a soft place to rest your head on?
That's the other thing that I think also is confusing her. Like,
he wants her to be something that she's not, just like how he wanted Christine to be something that she also is not. You see? Yeah. But y'all, thank you for coming and watching. Y'all know we are still, mom is dealing with 2 bad hips. I'm still getting over malaria. So it is a mess over here in the Teray household. Thank y'all for tuning in.
About my hip.
Well, I just now did. But thank y'all for signing up and watching.
So I just want to say, Mary had malaria. She was really out of it. I was here trying to, help her out because she couldn't really move around a lot. She was very weak. And
I was
very
vomiting
ill.
every hour. Okay.
Yeah, I will do it gross. But I had to be emptying out the bucket and all the stuff. And I
fighting
think what
for
happened,
my life. Okay.
And I think what happened to me is my body started doing all these exercises that it wasn't used to. So now both the hips are all messed up. I have to go back to using my cane. Yeah. So it's just a mess here, but we really wanted to come. We're feeling better in terms of that we can talk, but it's still a little bit of weakness.
We look a little shabby right now, so y'all will not be seeing us for a little bit.
And at least, talk. So sorry about this.
But yes, y'all, we implore you guys to please sign up to our Patreon, you guys. We have a lot of new hot content coming out on there, and you guys will not be disappointed. But we are signing off, and we love you guys. It's Mary.
And Amma.
Signing off.
Bye.
Bye.